My name is Marielle Milano, and I'm the Director for Digital Curriculum for Orange County Public Schools in Orlando, Florida. One of my roles as the Director of Digital Curriculum is to walk around and capture best practices on campuses. And so today we visited Apopka High School, and we had an opportunity to observe Ms. Freemull's social studies class, and we watched her using LanSchool to implement bell work on Canvas. And so students were going into the learning management system and retrieving their bell work. But one of the things we know about adolescent kids is they get easily distracted. And so she was viewing their screens on LanSchool while also walking around and circulating to make sure everybody was on task, and then also limiting the web to make sure that students were only accessing the Canvas learning management site. So in my role as the Director of Digital Curriculum, we began to look at classroom management software at the inception of the LaunchDED program because our focus groups told us that teachers were really worried about being able to lose control of their classroom and students being more distracted by the technology than enabled by it. And so we started to look for classroom management solutions that would not only allow teachers to supervise what students were doing, but really allow them to control the flow of the classroom. So I think that for us, classroom management software has given us really three big things. One is teachers being able to facilitate in a blended learning environment comfortably. Two is being able to document when things don't go as planned and being able to tie that to some of our disciplinary procedures around blended learning. And then three is really cyber safety, if you will. So ensuring that our students, while we encourage them to be good digital citizens, that we're also making sure that they're safe and in a protected environment when they're on our campuses. So I think what we find is that when teachers are willing to give LanSchool a chance, they find that it's super easy to use and very intuitive. On the other hand, oftentimes teachers are really anxious about learning to use a new software for the first time because it requires some with-itness to be able to use software while you're teaching. And as a former kindergarten teacher, I can tell you that I lost a lot of time waiting for students to get from point A to point B. And so shortening that commute time on the internet is huge. And also being able to just kind of get that quick pulse for our students is also really increases both the efficiency and the efficacy of our lessons. So it's definitely a win-win. So we have had classroom management software since we started the one-to-one program, but prior to starting the one-to-one program, we had technology in classrooms without classroom management software. And in those instances, we often heard teachers report that our students were being creatively productive and going to different places, and sometimes it just was really more of a deterrent than an incentive. And so for us, I think we would be really nervous about implementing technology without classroom management software, because for us, the purpose of implementing technology in the classroom is increasing academic achievement. And you can't really increase academic achievement if you're distracted as a student. Every person implementing a one-to-one program needs to find a classroom management solution because it is very, very difficult, especially with very young children, like in the K2 range, and then adolescent children, to implement one-to-one technology and expect that students are not going to be distracted. So a classroom management solution is a must. You just have to find the right one for you.